Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we had the part 2 reveal. We have a lot of details. We saw the LRs and stuff like that. Let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's kind of like decompress the 9th anniversary, which assuredly seems to be the best celebration in Dokkan history by a huge margin. I mean, we'll go over everything in due time, but yeah, this stuff is pretty crazy. So we have a new event right here. This is going to be a link level event. You could always tell instantly because this is the fact that we could do this 3 times in a 7-day period. This is going to be, it's like a Saiyans like link level event right here. Blue Goku versus Kefla right there. By the way, I think a new tournament of power like Blue Goku could be good at some point. Obviously, an LR Kefla is something we do need as well. We know that that's not this celebration, but down the line, I would like to see that. So we have that. There is going to be an event here where we can collect the secret treasure super mineral water. It's the water that Pan gives to Piccolo. This, of course, is going to be a part 2 event. They didn't show us very many part 2 details. It mostly was just kind of like some of the main stuff that we wanted to see. But we will see. So there's that. The EZA for Blue Kaioken and Evolution Blue Vegeta is coming. Now, I don't know why they did not show us the details and stuff like that. Doesn't seem to make a ton of sense. Because as we were discussing, we did have a data download a little while ago, which happened right after this kind of like part 2, like fan meetup thing happened. And Blue Kaioken, Evolution Blue Vegeta, I'm probably just gonna do a separate video going over the actual data download, but like they're in there. So like they're already in the data. They're coming out very soon, by the way. Part 2 begins, I think in about 24 hours, right? Because like EZA Gogeta and stuff like that. I believe that's when they're dropping. So it's gonna be very, very, very soon. So, okay, so there is that, the EZA for them. They seem very good, by the way. I'm not sure to really, like, place them. I'm leaning towards having them. I mean, the best EZA in the game, I think, is probably Broly, Chila, and Lemo. I just think that their overall toolkit is pretty nuts. This character is, like, close. And I would probably put UI Sign Goku, I think, probably as 3rd. But again, they're all very good. This unit is really stupid. This is going to be one of the biggest damage dealers in the game. I mean, this character, I would imagine this unit is out-damaging Broly a lot of the time. I know that might seem insane for a lot of people, but I would think not only does this character out-damage Broly, but they out-damage Broly by probably a large margin because they have guaranteed crits at 24 key, which is free for them. So, like, they're a busted character. Then we have this. So the Dokkan Fest, it's Beast Gohan, and then Orange Piccolo is just the unit super. So a lot of people did kind of get a little confused. This is one of those things where Amatsu said it like the LR is just Beast Gohan, but obviously most of us can't understand Japanese. I think here we go. We have this right here. So this is obviously very good. Best possible situation. What is something we all asked for? We wanted, right? Beast Gohan, Blue Gogeta, Full Power Broly. We want these characters to be turn 1, right? Like you want them turn 1. I want to look in my box and see Beast Gohan. I want to put Beast Gohan as like my data page, like profile banner, all that type of stuff. That is how we want Beast Gohan. And they gave it to us. Turn 1, slot 1 Beast Gohan. We look at him in the box, all that good stuff. That's exactly what Dokkan needed to do. Now this is big. This gets the monkey off the back of Dokkan. I mean, that was a huge kind of like negative mark. Like, Beast being the active skill wouldn't have been the biggest deal ever if he was already in the game. That's the point, right? Like, if Beast Gohan we already had the usable version, because that's what happened with Blue Gogeta. Blue Gogeta was just an active skill for the LR gods, but it didn't, like, we already had two crazy Gogeta, like, Blue Gogeta characters from the past. They can't do that. You can't make the character, like, the newest form just an active skill attack when he doesn't have his own card. It's ridiculous. So this does look pretty good. Keep in mind that Beast Gohan is a Dokkan Fest LR. It's confirmed he is a Dokkan Fest. So I mean this is gonna be pretty crazy. I mean we're probably gonna have boss fight against them. He's probably gonna have his own exclusive equips we'll be able to get. Remember that he is gonna have 3 leader skills like Broly led transformation boost, full power, and super bosses. Gohan, I assume, will lead superhero, and then probably master of bond and disciple would make sense considering Piccolo. And then who knows what the last one would be? Hopefully, maybe like Kamehameha or something like that. And they did mention that the unit super with Piccolo is going to be a Dokkan original. So we'll see. But this does look good. I mean, this is obviously, they could not have picked a better choice for a character like this. Like really, the LRs of the 9th anniversary is the strongest lineup we've ever seen easily, right? Like that, I really liked what they did with the Cooler movie celebration. It worked really well to have Super Saiyan Goku Final Form Cooler, then the Goku and Vegeta and the Metal Cooler. Like it just all fit. It does feel like these like celebrations, it feels better, tighter when it all matches together, which is what we got with the 9th anniversary. And so often they haven't done the best job of that. Now I would lean towards last year's Worldwide, which was Future Gohan, Trunks, the Blues, and Zamasu was fine. I know we all wanted Rose, that would have been good, but like the picks were fine. Future Gohan was like perfect, like great animations, really strong. Like I didn't think there was an issue. But like the 7th anniversary, right? Like LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and the LR Gods, and then they do Kaioken Goku and Great Ape Vegeta. Like that kind of like it didn't feel right, right? The 8th anniversary, right? Like we have the cool spirit bombs, and then we go into part 2, and it's just like the characters from the openings. It just doesn't mesh well. I just don't think it works as well as this celebration, which is now going from Dragon Ball Super Broly directly into superhero stuff. Like that works. It makes a ton of sense with kind of the structure of the celebration, right? And then there was a lot of Tournament of Power influences in the countdown and stuff like that. It works well. So yeah, this is good. This is obviously what we needed. We still do need a turn 1 Gogeta Blue at some point. Like we don't have just a Gogeta Blue character, but we got Beast checked off, which is really, really good. Then the second LR that we have here is actually the GAMMAS. So this is the LR artwork, and then this is them in standby. So Gamma 2, like the core breaker, is actually their standby right there. Seems as though the character is going to be very similar to the Legends character, the LF Gamma 1 and 2. So I think that this is going to be really good as well. Kind of a bummer to not see Cell Max here, only because like they introduced a super bosses category for Broly, and it's like that's it. Like we're done buffing that. Like super bosses is such a terrible team, because remember the Gammas are a superhero. Like this is superhero like was coming into the anniversary as like the best team, or like one of the top 3 teams, and like dude, it's gonna be crazy. I mean, Orange Piccolo is still so stupid with the way he functions, and now we're gonna have real LR Beast Gohan. We're gonna have the Gammas. Like shit's gonna be insane. The Gammas, I do think that this is a fine pick. I mean, as long as they gave us Beast, like I would have been pretty much a-okay with anything here. I think that the Gammas, they are confirmed to be a Carnival LR, by the way. So we'll see what leader skill they might lead. I don't know, maybe superhero. They could lead accelerated battle, which I think would be very good. I think accelerated battle would be a really crazy leader skill that they could potentially lead, but we'll see. The Gammas look pretty good, and remember, they've given us a ton of different very difficult fights too, to be able to test out a lot of these characters in a lot of different situations. So again, we're looking to be, I would say, in a pretty good spot. So we have LR Beast Gohan with an Orange Piccolo unit super attack, and then we have LR Gamma 1 and 2, where they do the core breaker kind of like standby with Gamma 2 right there. And then there is going to be a live stream. It's not a news video. It is an actual live stream that's going to happen on the 14th. I think, Gresha, this is like 5 a.m. my time or something like that. So it's going to be, you know, essentially in the middle of the night live stream with all the details, stuff like that. I assume the characters would drop pretty soon afterwards. So there we go, man. We got the two LRs. Again, Dokkan, I think, did a really good job kind of with these picks. And then, of course, we have Beast Gohan finally in the game. So let me know what you guys think about LR Beast Gohan, the LR Gammas. But obviously, this is going to be a very good time for Dokkan.